Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic0, and we're playing Gundam Battle Operation 2. So today we have a match in the Gym Light Armor. This is the level 3 version, and we're playing in a 200 cost room. So in this match you're going to see a lot of really low level, like low tier mobile suits, and I think it is limited to 4v4. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We're going to have to use really different tactics than we do normally, so we'll see how this turns out. So the Gym Light Armor is an assault type. This is formerly the melee type in the first Gundam Battle Operation, but assault type seems to broaden the category where a melee type, it just would have to fight in close range with its melee weapon, but the new class assault type tends to be like high mobility mobile suits that can deal a lot of damage really fast. So the Gym Light Armor is in that role. Essentially it has very high mobility and it can deal out very good damage, but it tends to be just made of tissue paper essentially. You just look at it funny and it just falls apart. Very low armor, very low HP. But it does do very high damage to support class mobile suits, like this Gym Cannon right here. And I was trying to use it with that new beam rifle that was given to the Gym Light Armor. I like that weapon a lot, but I just kept getting trashed when I was trying to use that weapon. So I've decided to use the 90mm bullpup instead, and I'm finding this weapon to be a lot more useful. Like, yeah, machine guns are just so adaptable. It's fantastic. Okay, so we're throwing another grenade, and they go really far now. I did not expect that. Okay, here's another Gym Cannon, and holy crap, he just stood there and accepted death, apparently. But, yeah, so even though I'm firing at general types right now, and I'm firing at support types, in the previous game, essentially, melee types basically did no damage at long range. But in this game, it looks like they're doing fantastic with ranged weapons. So ooh, crap, that guy got slashed in half. Yeah, so I'm really glad to see this. So it kind of broadens the roles a little bit. It makes assault types a little broken in ways because essentially they can completely shred support type mobile suits with, you know, having high damage at range and having higher mobility. So it kind of leaves the support types with really no means to deal with that. So that is something that might require a little bit of balancing. However, it's also true that a general type will basically, I don't know, in some of the bad games I've played, like I've pretty much had my assault types get destroyed in a single combo from a general type, and it's just very, very hard to survive. So yeah, when a support type's by itself, it doesn't really have any recourse for defending itself, but as long as your team's formation is good, your team should be the one defending you instead. So just try to keep that in mind. Okay, so I bailed on my suit to try to capture point B. That did not work out so well. It turns out my team was having a bit of a hard time without me there to help them hold the line. But yeah, so I have spawned back in my mobile suit and we're helping them push forward again. And god damn it. Yeah, so yeah, he jumped right in front of my grenade. I didn't know it would do that. Okay, so we are pushing them all the way back to their base, and yeah, even against general types, I'm doing fairly decent damage with this machine gun. Okay, so that Gym Cannon opened up with his machine gun right away. I don't think he knows about the invulnerability period when you spawn. Generally, if you have a stunning weapon, you should wait to end your invulnerability period by using a stun attack. That gives you a little bit more time to deal damage to anybody who's coming at you. Yeah, so I was a little bit out of range for that guy, but you know, I had the proper reach to get him back. Okay, and I know this is an assault type. I should be using my beam saber a little more, but yeah, engaging in close range can be a little dangerous if people start swinging back at you, and you can get tackled and all that type of stuff. So generally it's going to be a little bit safer, like if you have the damage output, it's going to be a little bit safer to just stand back and use your ranged weapons a little bit. Yeah, and I'm not really too sure on this, but I think the gym light armor can only do 2 beam saber swings, which I was very surprised to find. So yeah, that makes it a little, like, mildly less useful in close range. So like, normally I'm actually very fond of using 3-hit melee combos, but since you're limited to 2, like, yeah, you can't really get as many hits in there, and you can't really do as many interesting things. Okay, so I almost had that gym cannon, but I started getting stunned from behind. And let's see if we can get him. Ah, dang. Yeah, I got a couple of shots on him. His legs are broken, but yeah, his team took me out first. Okay, so we're just going to spawn back in. The respawn time on this light armor is very short, thankfully. Okay, so it looks like there's a damaged gym there that I took down. Okay, what is this guy doing? Okay, their gym, I think that's a Gym Kai. Yeah, he was trying to close in on me with the beam saber, but I was too fast for him to keep up with, really. Yeah, that is a really nice combo. Okay, let's see. Wow, my team is doing a pretty good job of just mopping these guys up. Okay, he used a tackle to get invincibility. That did not save him, however. Ah, crap, I emptied my magazine. Dang, that sucks. Okay, so I think I can do pretty good damage to this gym cannon. But this artillery strike killed everybody, so I guess we'll just drop that subject and move on to the next guy. Okay, here's that Gym Kai again, and I always forget that they can do that. So Gym Kais can dodge roll in this game, and yeah, I just never remember that they can do that, because they couldn't do any type of dodging in the previous game. Okay, that is the end of our match. Okay, let's see how we did. Okay, so I got top score and highest damage, and I had pretty good accuracy for, you know, a gym light armor, like 74%, something like that. Yeah, and my entire team beat all of our rivals. Yeah, we had about double the score, which is like really good for a match of, you know, 200 cost limit. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this match. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing that with the gym light armor, and I guess we'll see you next time.